Today, I'm going to show you how to build this super simple mountain survival base. The building blocks that I'm going to be using are spruce wood, strip spruce wood, spruce stairs, chiseled stone bricks, and white stained glass. In reality, you can use whatever blocks you want, so if you build this in your own world, please let me know what blocks you decided to use. The first thing we're going to want to do is have our entrance, because we can't just have a random chasm in the middle of a mountain, so we have to build an entrance to it. So we're just going to come up to the wall and we're going to build in by 9 blocks. Once we're there, we can build up as high as we want, and you can either turn this into a bubble elevator or just use the old-fashioned ladders. Simplicity, I just decided to go with ladders, and I also just threw some torches off to the side so you guys could see. Next, we can start building the window of our base. What we're going to do is we're going to come to the center of this mountain, and we're just going to have a space of 3 going right here with a piece of chiseled stone brick on either side. Then we can also build up by 1, 2, 3 above this one and 1, 2, 3 above that one. When you're done, it should look like this. Next, we're going to take our spruce stairs. We're going to put an upside down stair right here and an upside down stair like this. And we're going to basically do this on every single side. So it's going to look something like this, but also on this side. Then with all our stairs in place, we can come on in with our stripped spruce logs, and we're just going to connect them up so we have a very nice round window to start building into. Then we're going to take out all of the stone in here all the way back to our ladder. When you're done, it should look something like this. And if you're curious about dimensions, this is a 7x7 room that I dug out. Next, we're going to grab our spruce logs, and we're going to fill in this spot all the way up in one single pillar to cover up these little gaps that we get from the stairs. And we're going to come over to the other side and do the exact same thing, because this side is going to be where our storage unit is set up. Next, you can take out a layer behind these spruce logs just like this, and if you want to get super fancy, you can replace the stone with stone bricks, so that way it hides any imperfections in your landscape. But again, you don't have to. You guys can do whatever you want with this build, but this is something I like to do just to kind of make everything look a little more cohesive. The only thing I don't like about doing this is sometimes you're going to unearth the elements. You might have a little bit of stone brick sticking out, so if you don't want to do that, skip this step. If you decided to do that, you can come on in with your spruce stair. We're going to line it up across these spruce logs like so, and then we can put in our chests. And if you want to do a mixture of chests and barrels, you can. I think I'm going to put a set of barrels like this, kind of alternating the side and front texture just like that, and then just do some normal chests going just like this. And we'll probably make these double chests so they stick out a little bit. And there we go, we got our storage system set up. Next, I want to make a little room for a bedroom, so I think we're going to do a similar thing on this side. We're going to set up some spruce log pillars, and then we're going to dig in here a little bit to get a little bit of a bedroom and maybe even some enchanting areas going. Behind these spruce pillars, I decided to do a 3x5 block. I think we're going to do some decorations on the wall, get some bookshelves in, and put our bed in here as well. But I think I'm going to take out all these walls and put in these stone bricks like we did behind the chests. And there we go. I decided to just do the 2 side walls with stone bricks, and we're going to do the back wall with probably a mixture of oak and the bookshelves. So when I'm texturing walls with bookshelves and I want to make it a little bit different, I like to come in with the bookshelves first and get those kind of all laid out. And I'm sorry if it's a little dark, I'm going to lighten this up in post, but I'm also going to add some lighting in the ceiling as we go. But then you can come on in with your oak planks and take out a few. And another great thing is you can add some looms in here, because that makes it look like there's empty bookshelves, and it's a great little building tip that I picked up a while ago. And to use the loom in that way, if you just put it down normally, you'll see the normal loom texture, but the side of it looks like empty bookshelves. So what we can do is we can come on in and we can place this on the side, and it just happens to look like empty bookshelves. And I like throwing in a couple of these because it just adds a little bit of pop of texture and looks really good. Then we can set up our bed. So we're going to go ahead and throw our bed in right here, and we're going to take out the blocks underneath, because what I want to do, and this is something I did in one of my last videos of a 2-player survival. If you guys want to check that out, you can check it out in the top right corner right now. But I ended up hiding the enchantment table underneath the bed, and I thought that was a lot of fun. So what I like to do is come on in and place down my bookshelves so we can get at least level 30 enchantments, and I take them all out all the way around, and we place the enchantment table underneath, and it's nice because it gives a little bit of color there, not color, light, and then you can place some more bookshelves in as well. And then all you have to do is take some trapdoors of your choice. I'm going to do spruce trapdoors, and you just have to place them in to hide up the gaps, and then to access it, all you do is come on up, get on underneath, and boom, you have access. I cannot do that to your enchantment table. And if you're OCD like me, sometimes you might want to take out the bed and just put down the trapdoors first, so all the trapdoors can be even, and then place the bed on top, because then you can still access your enchantment table no problem. Next, I want to come on in and work on the ceiling, and I think we're going to take every single block out by one, just like this, and then I'll show you the design that I'm thinking. Right, with the stone taken out, we're going to come on in with some upside down stone brick stairs all along the edge, and then we're going to take out another layer on the middle to add some more decorative blocks, maybe some more stone bricks, and then we can start adding in our lighting. And when you're done with the stairs, it should look like this. And then I went ahead and just added some regular stone bricks. Again, you can use whatever blocks you want. I just like the simplicity and the kind of natural look that the stone bricks give. And then I just added in some chains and some lanterns. And then next, let's take on this back wall before we do the floor. So we're going to mimic the style of our window just a little bit. So we're going to come on in with our spruce logs, and we're just going to build some pillars going down like so on either side. And then we're going to take our stairs right on up here and put this underneath to kind of give us a little bit of a doorway. If you want to put a door or some trapdoors in here to give a little bit of security, you can. I'm not going to. But then we're going to take our stone bricks in here, then grab our chiseled stone bricks, put them on the top and the bottom of either side, and then we can just fill this in with our stone bricks. You could do some really fancy kind of designs with maybe some stone brick stairs. I'm not going to, but then the back wall is done. And then for the floor, we're just going to do a mixture of some spruce planks mixed with some stripped spruce, because I love the little pop of texture that that gives as we go throughout the build. And I like to do kind of in rules of 3, so I'll do like 3 here as we're going through, build around it a little bit, and then maybe we'll do like 1 in the floor like this, build 3 around there, and then maybe do 3 off of this, and just kind of filling out the texture evenly as we go around. And then when your floor is done, you can either come in with some stained glass blocks, or you could get really fancy, adding even more depth to the build by adding in some stained glass panes. I love using stained glass panes for decorative touches, but also just adding depth to windows, so I highly recommend. And there we go, we have a very simplistic mountain survival base. We got our storage, we've got our bed. The only thing we're missing is some smelting, but I'm sure you guys are super creative. Tell me, where would you put your smelting area in this base? Please let me know in the comments down below. Alright guys, that is enough for me. If you guys like this video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and always hit the bell so you know when videos are coming out. If you want to see more survival bases like this, please hit that subscribe button so I know that you want to see more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to check out all my links to social media in the description down below. But always remember, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.